मदीय शिक्षा गुरुन प्लावस्त से शिला भक्ति वेदांतो बामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरुन प्लावस्त से शिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरुन प्लावस्त से शिला भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। हमने प्लावस्त अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म से शिला मदीय शिक्षा गुरु से शिला भक्ति विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। सपार्श्व शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंस आचार्य वर्य शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्तिमय ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्ववंश जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। गौरी महेंद्र जी वरद विद्यासन जी की जय। जय विश्वनाथ चकोतिवाद महाशय वृंदावन दास महाशय कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जी की। समानंद भू श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र कविरान महत्म ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भगवत गोस्वामी बक्ष मंडित शिवान सेन जगदानंद पंडित पुण्य विद्यानिधि जी की जय। जय पुण्य विद्यानिधि नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी की जय। जय रूप सनातन जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ सर्वस्वामी प्रभु की जय। राय रामानंद सर्वधम देवंतर भक्ति रूपानंद गुरुवर की जय। पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जी की जय। सुदर्शन चक्र जी की जय। गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर जी की जय। हरिदास ठाकुर समाधि मंदिर की जय। सिद्ध बोल की जय। टोटा कविनाथ खिरचर कविनाथ लील माधव शिला प्रभुपाद आविर्भावस्थली की जय। प्रभुपादेर आविर्भावस्थली प्रभुपादेर आविर्भावस्थली की जय। जय श्री प्रभुपाद आविर्भावस्थली की जय। जय श्री समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम नीलाचल धाम की जय। श्री मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा जी की जमुना जी की सरस्वती जी की जय। भक्ति देवी बिंदे देवी की जय। नित्य रासोस्वरे शिवासंगन की जय। अद्वैत भवन की जय। मुरारी गुप्त शिपाठ की जय। नंदनाचार्य भवन चंद्रशेखर राज्य गौधरंगन श्रीधरंगन शिवासंगन जी की। जगवेट से मंदिर श्रीमान महाप्रभु आविर्भावस्थली की तत्व सवित विग्रहगण की जय। नित्य रासस्व शिवासंग मुख आक्रमण मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण कीजिए। नित्य रासो से शिवासंग ने सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण कीजिए। शिवासंग ने सेवित विग्रहगण कीजिए। जय ईश्वर दानस्थ से गुरुपाद पद में मूल समाधि मंदिर कीजिए। गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित से गोपीनाथ गौरी अमन कीजिए। तत्व सेवित राधा गोपीनाथ गौर गौधव गुण सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपीश्वर महादेव कीजिए। गोद्रुम कानन किए। गोद्रुमस्व सुरभि देवी सुरभिकुंज सुरभि देवी इंद्र महाराज जी कीजिए। गोद्रुमस्व श्री सानंद सुगता कुंज जी की जय। शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्तिमय ठाकुर भजन कुटीर की जय। शिला ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय। शिला ठाकुर द्वारा प्रतिष्ठित गौर गौधव विग्रह जी की जय। ठाकुर सेवक कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज जी की जय। तदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय। शिला गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी महाराज भजन कुटीर की जय। नंदीश्वर महादेव की नंदिया की जय। बिंदा देवी की जय। हरिहर के तो हरिहर भगवान जी की जय। सुवर्ण विहार के तो सुवर्ण सन्नाजा सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय। अंशुमान जी की जय। पंचानन तला जी की जय। सर्वज्ञ आसन करे भक्त नाशन कृष्ण नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। सपार्श्व से नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। जय समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम नीलाचल धाम की जय। समग्र मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय। दास महातुक्ष वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोधन के नंदुगम जटवर्षना की है। नयन सर बेन सर पवन सर मन सर गोविंद सर कुसुम सर चंद्र सर गोविंद कुंड मानसी गंगा जी की जय। दान घाटी जी की हरिदेव जी महाराज जी गोपेश्वर महादेव उतेश्वर महादेव चकलेश्वर महादेव नंदेश्वर महादेव कमेश्वर महादेव दाऊजी महाराज राधा गोविंद दाऊजी महाराज राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद रासोस्त्री वंशीवादेश्वर बस्तन घाट काली यादव की है। सेवा कुंड कुंज वंजी दीवान जी की राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा रमन राधा वल्लभ राधा कुलानंद राधा दामोदर राधा रसगुल्ला जी की राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन जी की। चुरास कुछ मंडल जी की जय। श्रीमद भागवत जी महाप्राण जी की जय। श्रीमद बृहद भागवतामृत जी के सनातन गोसाई पाद जी की जय। गौरी शंकर जी की जय। पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव चातुर्मास व्रत की चातुर्मास व्रत पालन कई भक्तविंद की जय। अनंत गिरी वैष्णव बिंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। अनंत गिरी वैष्णव बिंद की जय। हरिनाम संग हरिनाम गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुवस्य कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्ति पदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं Vitatiham Punotopal Bhavadiputam Bande Mahapurushate Charana Ravindam Yat Pada Pallavan Kachandamanichatai Vispurajito Kimabiga Bhavadushuadarshi Purnanuragara Sasagara Saramurti Saradhikamai Kada Kipam Karosh Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadihi Gaura Bhaktavinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadihi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ajanulambita bhujau kanaka bodhatu Sankirtanai kapitaro kamala yatakshu Vishambaro dijavaro jugadhan mapalo Bande jagat priyakaro karuna bhataro Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namami Gange Tava Pad Pankajam Surasurair Vandito Dibbarupam Bhuktin cha muktin cha dadasi nitam Bhavan rupena sada naranam Ganga taranga ramaniya jata kalapam Gauri nirantara vibhushi tobam bhagam Narayano priyamanango madapuharam Varanasi Purapati Bhajavishanatham Vagi Sajasya Vadane Lakshmi Jasya Cha Bhakshashi Yasaste Hidaya Sambhi Tvam Nisingamaham Bhaji Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Pirabhir Navakalukuta Kotuta Garvasya Nirvasano Nishandanena mudam sudhamadhurimahankar sankochanaha Prema sundari nandanandana paro jagratir yasvantare Jayante sputamasso bakramudhurastena ivo vikrantayo Pidabhir navokalkuta kotuta garvasyo nirvasano Nishandanena mudam sudha madhurimahankar sankochanaha Prema sundari nandanandana paro jagrati yasyantare Jayante sputamasya bakramudhura stena ivo vikrantayo Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Jagadguru told, in flower there is honey. Everybody knows, everybody understand this point. that honey is available from flower. Honey is available from flower. We know it. And the duty of honeybees is to collect honey, from flower. We cannot collect flower, we cannot collect honey from flower by applying latest technology, nothing we can do. Only and only we'll have to depend upon honeybees. Those honeybees can arrange honey from flower. It is the duty of honeybees to collect honey. But Prabhupada speaking, most of the people, they have no information. There is another insect. His name is lutakit. His name is lutakit. In English, what? I don't know. But Prabhupada speaking, it is lutakit. The duty of lutakit is to collect poison from flower. It is the duty of lutakit to collect flower from collect poison from flower. So same flower, somebody going to collect, honeybee is going to collect honey, and lutakit going to collect poison. Though honeybees, they are not going to take any help. Though honeybees, they are not going to any help of lutakit to collect honey. He is independent, no problem. Lutakit can stay in his own way, and honeybees can do it, own duty can do. But still, it is sin, Prabhupada speaking. There is some fighting going on, unnecessarily. Unless unnecessarily fighting going on, no reason for why they are fighting with each other. Honeybee is not going to take any help from lutakit, and lutakit also going to do his duty is to collect poison. So, even after taking shelter of a Sadguru, like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Paramvija Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, still, sometimes we can see that we are deprived because of our own fault. It is not actually their fault. Point is that standing in this platform, if somebody like to pass remark what is happening in other platform, what is happening in other platform, which is quite impossible. It is not possible. Main problem is that standing on this platform, it is quite impossible for me to pass remark what is happening there in another platform. That's why Prabhupada speaking, those who are not going to follow Sadguru, Sadvaishnava, Gauriya Sampradaya perfectly, only to collect their very cheap pratishtha, labh puja pratishtha, only they are busy with that. Only for this reason, they are not going to follow Shuddha Gauriya Vaishnava Sampradaya, they are not Gurudev, they are not following perfectly. Simply for this reason, they like to collect some stool and urine. That is their target. So, if they are going to pass remark without doing bhajan, without following Sadguru Vaishnava perfectly, there is so many symptoms. There is so many symptoms. We can understand scientific way who is following Gurudev perfectly. But foolish world, they don't understand. There are so many scientific procedures through which we can detect who is going to follow Sadguru, who is not going to follow Sadguru, making a drama of following Sadguru. Asnigdha Shishya can get everything, all the treasure from the heart of Gurudev. But forcefully you cannot get. like the case of Ishwar Puripad, is going to get all, it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Ishwar Puripad going to get all the treasure of Gurudev, Madhavendra Puripad. This is very rare. If we can see that one Sadguru is very much satisfied with the disciple for his seva, then Gurudev can unveil all the mystery relating to that secret Prema Jagat. Forcefully, I cannot get entry into in this world of Prema. By memorizing some philosophy, by buying this, that, so many books I can memorize, but I cannot get entry into this world. It's very exclusive procedure. You'll have to follow Sadguru Vaishnava perfectly. Out of their causeless mercy, causeless means favorable, when this watching favorable mood, in that case they can help us. Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving example, suppose somebody going to serve a Rupanuga devotee, a Raganuga devotee, anyway. Suppose somebody going to serve one Raganuga devotee from heart to satisfy that devotee. No self-interest, no smell of any self-interest. In that case, by this kind of service, this kind of seva, that's Vaishnava is a Raganuga devotee, Rupanuga devotee. By the service of that Raganuga devotee, we can get this kind of disease. This is one kind of disease. It's called Prema Roga, a very contagious. Prema Roga. From heart, if he is going to serve such a Rupanuga Raganuga devotee, Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, automatically this kind of thing can come inside her. By memorizing Ujjal Nilmani or Asamvita Sindhu or Vidagdha Madhavrata, we cannot do. It's not possible. I can buy some book and sit in a very solitary place so that nobody can disturb. No question of any Guru Seva, only the question of projecting myself coming. I can project myself. I am a great devotee. This question. Prabhupada already gave answer. Patistharo tare nirjanero ghare tabo harinam keval koittab. It is only a cheating propensity to earn name and fame. Pratistharo tare nirjanero ghare tabo harinam keval koittab. Only it is nothing. Cheating propensity. Bhaktivinoda was speaking, like sometime we can find in the sky, to a very too dense cloud coming in contact with each other. Those who are having some basic knowledge about science, they know those clouds are full of free charge. There is a potential difference, negative and positive potency difference. Bhaktivinoda was speaking, when they are coming in contact with each other, immediately there is some exchange of current, immediately. And the potential different, the gapping, the difference between potential, charge, there's going to be, adjusted very quickly. For that reason, we can find some sound coming, gum, gum. But first of all, we can see some lightning, because the velocity of light is more than sound. Velocity of light is more than sound, so light can come fast. After though the same simultaneously it is happening, but still, first of all, light coming. and we can get information there is some collision of two clouds. Then we can find some sound. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking this way, those who are pure devotees, Raganuga devotees, they are high potential charge. If you are going to serve from heart, gradually, if their heart going to melt for me, they can transfer everything. This way it is one kind of disease. It is called prema roga. This way we can get prema. Not by memorizing book or imitating some Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, we cannot do. Only by following this procedure, we can get prema. Prema is not sold in market so that I can pay some crores of rupees and get prema. Not that. Only this is the procedure. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, only this is the procedure by the help of which we can get prema. But of course, there should be positive demand, not fictitious demand. In economics, we know, from economics we know there is two types of demands. One is real demand, positive demand, another is fictitious demand. Positive demands mean there is genuine demand. And it is the formula, it is the nature of economics. If there is demand, there should be supply. Those who are free market, those who are going to store something and going to make some artificial crisis, I am not speaking about that. Usually American countries or European countries have a free market. I mean, according to demand of that object, supply can be made, free economy. Nobody going to put some pressure on economy to change the mode of economy. This way, if it is the teachings of Sriman Mahaprabhu, if there is really a genuine demand inside our heart for getting this kind of exclusive prema, in that case, Mahaprabhu Sri Krishna Chaitanya is there, supply can be made today or tomorrow. Because anyway, in the way of prema, in the way of attaining prema, there is a most vital factor is patience. Narottama Thakur writing, Prem lave dhaijya dhan. The only property in the way of attaining that absolute property, the only way, in the way of attaining absolute property, you should have minimum capital. That is called, what is that capital? That is called actually patience. Without patience, you can never make any progress. Patience means you will have to keep faith in Guru Vaishnava, Vidhi Marg, you will have to keep faith. If you are going to become restless, to become, Rupanuga, you can meet with failure. You cannot. All your personal effort, any kind of personal effort. Or if you are guided by a cheater preacher, then you can be. Bhaktivinoda was speaking, it is not a matter of preaching. It's an automatic factor. Those who are going to think, Bhaktivinoda was speaking, in Bhakti Vinod Bani Vaibhav. Bhaktivinoda was speaking, those who are going to speak, come on, I can teach you Raganuga devotee, Rupanuga devotional procedure. Bhaktivinoda is a prompt, is speaking false. It's not possible. Bhaktivinoda was speaking this way. And also, we have right information from Chaitanya Charitamrita. There also Mahaprabhu going to express this kind of mood. Mahaprabhu speaking. If at all, if we are going to meet with a Premi Bhakta, then don't allow him to go away. Try to sell yourself unto the lotus feet of devotee forever. And in exchange of your sincerity, sincerity, tremendous attraction, tremendous greed, genuine greed, not fictitious greed, you can attain that thing. Just now, a few minutes before I was speaking, there is real demand and fictitious demand. Total economical market, economics of foreign country, they are oscillating factor, like high parabola. High parabola. You can draw that one item is demand in the year of 2002 was this, in the year of 2004 the demand fall down there. This way if you can go on plotting, you can find one high parabola, high parabolic nature. So if demand is there, don't worry, today or tomorrow you can get entry into Rupanuga Bhajan. It is the assurance of Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, everybody. Don't become restless, chanchal. Don't become chanchal. It's a gradual procedure by the help of which you can surely attain success, provided you are following your Guru Varga, following money. In toto, if you are going to follow the instruction of your Gurudev, I mean Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Guru Varga, then surely you can meet with success. There is no doubt in it. But Sriman Mahaprabhu wanted to speak in Chaitanya Charitamrita, going to want to give us advice. What is there? That if somehow if you are going to meet with some Premi Bhakta, then you try to buy, because then what is the value? What is the value price? The price is only your greed, nothing else. Tremendous desire. So real demand mean, what do you mean by real demand as per economics? Real demand means genuine demand. Genuine demand means you have the capacity to buy that thing, at the same time you have your demand. That is called real demand. Real demand means you have your financial capacity to buy that object, and you have demand, you are feeling some demand, at the same time you have some financial capacity. That is called real demand. In that case, but if there is some fictitious demand, when you are not up to that point, you have no capital, like you have no bhajan capital, you are not following your Gurudev in toto, you are going to jump into fire in the name of Raganuga Rupanuga. In that case, you cannot get, because it is called fictitious demand. Fictitious demand. Real demand is only possible when my head is sold unto the lotus feet of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada. No other way, no alternative way open. So fictitious demand means I have some demand, I like to get it, but I have no capital. Suppose some beggar is very hungry, he like to get something. Now somebody going to buy some sweet, and that beggar standing there, he also like to get some sweet. He is very hungry, but he has no money power. In that case, the beggar, the demand of the beggar is fictitious, not genuine demand. But the man going to buy sweet, he has some money, that is called real. Similarly, I like to explain this point very scientific way. Our Guru Varga always wanted to make us understand this way. So never we express audacity to speak out, I am a Raganuga devotee, Rupanuga. We never say. Rather, we like to, express humility. We have nothing. We know nothing. Even ABCD we don't know about Raganuga Bhajan. How we can get? So if we have the capital of Guru Seva, genuine Guru Seva, if we have the capital of sincerity and Guru Seva, in that case, if there is actual demand, capital is there, at the same time we have some greed, that can be fulfilled. That could be fulfilled. But otherwise there is no possibility. Anyway, the sloka I started with has a deep connection with the topics I am discussing in Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Yesterday also I was discussing, but due to internet problem, the discussion, anyway, it's a very horrible situation. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Naraji Maharaj, Tachoko dukho uporamasya pasyat chityam yataha purnataya prasanyam samprapta sambhoga mahasukhena sampanno tishtati sarvadaiva. This I was discussing. So apparently it seems a burning condition, heart is burning, can go dry. Sometime it happens that the whole body of Radharani is burning, dry up. If you put some water on the body, like the hot pan, water going on. Oof! I feel shy to discuss all this secret point in front of you. But still I will have to discuss under the guidance of Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda, those strict way of discussion, not like Sahajiya. Because anyway, under the guidance of Sanatana Gosai, if we cannot understand, a big problem. Sometimes it happens so, the whole body of Radharani just like become a hot pan. If water going to give, then like hot pan. In hot pan, if you put water, gone. So it is not a matter of joke. It is not a matter of false philosophy, sweet philosophy. It is a question of direct realization. We will have to reach up to that platform of realization. By the mercy of Mahaprabhu, we have so many information from Chaitanya Charitamrita, so many books. Actual, what is going to happen? When somebody going to feel separation, a tremendous separation, a painful separation, unbearable, what is the condition? Who can understand? Only and only our Raganuga Bhakta, Rupanuga Bhakta can feel this point. Outside people, they cannot understand. They cannot realize. They can think some madness. Like Mahaprabhu, time to time expressing different kind of lila. Even that kind of lila was not available with Radharani. That kind of thing, extraordinary. All extraordinary. In the case of Radharani, it was really extraordinary. But something, we have seen in the lila of Gauranga Mahaprabhu is most, surprising. Mahaprabhu jumping into the ocean, because Mahaprabhu watching water game going on, Radharani, all Gopikas and Krishna. So, automatically Mahaprabhu is with Manjari Bhav, Sakhi Bhav, wanted to jump into water. Jump into water means that, Mahaprabhu going towards Konarak, floating. All big, tide coming, throwing Mahaprabhu, and again taking Mahaprabhu into deep water. This way, devotees gone mad. They cannot understand where Prabhu gone. Suddenly they find one fisherman running. Fisherman running. Night time, 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I don't know actual time, but night time. Midnight, over. Sarup Gosai, Shankar, Govinda, all devotees, Rai Ramananda, everybody, they are searching Mahaprabhu. Where our heart gone? Where our Prabhu gone? But they cannot trace out. They are searching the whole Nilachal Dham. Oh, what is the feeling? As if their heart going to break down immediately. But still, what to do? They will have to search, where our Prabhu? A painful feeling of separation. Suddenly they, Sarup Gosai and all, they discover one fisherman running like a mad. Hey, why you are running? Why you are running? Because Sarup Goswami could speak Uriya language. Actually, our Guru Varga also, they could, some of them could. But Sarup Goswami and other devotees, actually, they could speak Uriya. They speaking, why you are running? In that case, that fisherman like a mad, don't go there. Don't go there. What happens? There is ghost. Ghost? Where ghost? They are ghost. They are ghost? Yes, don't go there. He's running. Sarup Gosai could realize, very intelligent, no? Come to me. I know the mantra of ghost. I can drive away. Oh, really? And then Sarup Gosai going to slap on the backside of that fisherman. Dam, dam, dam. 3 times. Hey, now, ghost gone. Oh, really? Ghost gone. Come with me. Where is that ghost? Oh, you like to see? Yes, come. When they all together, when they reach, they find Mahaprabhu lying. Sarup Gosai speaking, it is our Prabhu. No, not possible. It is not our Prabhu. I have seen Prabhu all day and night, anytime. I have seen. But it is abnormal, not Prabhu. It's ghost. This is the condition. I give this example, why? Sarup Gosai could realize, but the fisherman could not realize. Because fisherman is not Antaranga Bhakta. He is a material man. So if Ravan, in the guise of sannyasi, become a big acharya, how it is possible for him to catch the theme? Not possible. Can take the external besa. It's possible. Anybody can. Or somebody can make even some different arrangement to prove that he is a sannyasi. Just in the Hindi HariKatha I was speaking, only that danda stick, only that apron, sannyas apron cannot prove 100% that he is a sannyasi. There is so many symptoms by the help of which you can understand he is a sannyasi. Forcefully we cannot prove. There are so many symptoms by the help of which we can understand he is a sannyasi. So there is some tatasya lakshan and sarup lakshan. Tatasya lakshan means he is having this kind of danda, everything, by external symptoms. But sarup lakshan means 100% saranagati inside the heart. Krishna is my only property. I have nothing else. Kaimunabhak, by body, speech and mind, when we are going to dedicate everything, that is called actual sannyas. That is called actual sannyas. But externally, by watching this besa, by hearing some lecture from somebody, you cannot actually detect. Maybe you can become angry, but that is also good. If you become angry, that is good, because I think you realize something, that it is true. It is genuine information about her. So your angriness can prove our success. So your angriness can prove that we are successful in our preaching. Preaching doesn't mean I will have to make thousands of temples all over the world and make thousands of disciples. Not that. Not that. But still it can be a very effective preaching. I can give you example anyway. All those symptoms, external symptoms cannot prove that I am a big preacher. But still, effective preaching can be there by the mercy of Nityananda Gauranga Mahaprabhu. It is not a question of competition, not question of fighting. It is a question of absolute truth. How, who, when which way can represent that absolute truth in front of, people. That is the main question. Is there no question of competition or fighting? We can get nothing by competition. Somebody fighting, I am not speaking the name, in Vrindavan fighting going on. Many times, so many. Somebody speaking, I don't like to name, somebody speaking that he was a Sakha Rasa devotee. Somebody speaking, no, he is a Madhurasa Siddhi. Big fighting going on. Why you speak that is an Sakha Rasa Siddhi? Hey God, no, he is a Madhurasa Siddhi. I am laughing by hearing. What it concern to you? You try to while your own machine. What siddhi you have attained it up? What siddhi you have achieved up to now? Anything? Nothing. You are only fighting. Are is going to, there is Sakara Siddhi or Madhura Siddhi or not at all Siddhi going to hell. That Acharya, who can say? You can see anything? Cannot see. Sometimes some brahmachari going to speak HariKatha in Vrindavan, he is going to announce, he is going to speak HariKatha in HariKatha, that Radharatsa Sudhanidhi is written by our, Prabodhananda Saraswati speaking. It's right. Big fighting going on. Then, big problem. Then opponent group coming to fight and they are going to file one case against this brahmachari. We have evidence that it is written by such and such our previous guru. Follow. Our Gauriya Sampradaya, that brahmachari is speaking, that it is written by Prabodhananda. We know everybody, but they are not going to confess. They are going to file one case. It is written by Harivamsa. Harivamsa ji. And that was also in the 6th month. When his age was only 6 months, then he wrote this. They are fighting. Big fighting going on. Big case and litigation going on. I am laughing. If at all it is written by Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, what benefit you can get? And if it is at all written by Harivamsa ji, what benefit? Anyway, what benefit you are going to get? Because you are blind. You are blind, totally blind. You are material. What you can do with this issue? Foolish. Then I propose, it's very easy. Why you are not going to approach, some expert are there. It is some expert in government, they are going to search out. They are going to search out languages and they are very expert. Which language? Even Pali language, Pali. At the time of Buddha, that was, at present we cannot read what is the meaning. Some in different temples, we find different kind of very complicated language. Those, big research man, they are doing research. And about this point, about this issue, I told them, why not you expert, those who are archaeologists, I cannot speak, they have some, power to understand when it was written, which is the year, and the style of writing, they can understand. They are expert. They are expert, very, very expert. So I said, why not you approach them? All the writings of Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, all the writings of Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad can prove, because your writing style is not same like me. I can show you the writings of Raghunath Das Goswami is not same style, like Prabodhananda Saraswati. Prabodhananda Saraswati has some special style. Rupa Goswami has some, Jiva Goswami. So, those who are big expert, they can do and they can try to realize. Very easy. Though this kind of thing is not a matter of research, because these are prakita, but still they want to fight with each other. So I propose, very easy, all the writings of Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, all the writings of Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, there's expert, they can open, and on the writing, I mean, Radharata Sudhanidhi also they can open. After reading, they can decide the same style. Whereas, you can give me, you can show us the style of the writing of, Haribamsa ji, who can identify himself as the disciple of Prabodhananda Saraswati. Can demand. But so many cases happened, I don't like to speak. Anyway, so this kind of false fighting. Whereas, we are left with nothing. Only fighting going on. Preaching, fighting, everything going on. But ultimately, what is our ultimate gain? That we cannot understand. So foolish we are. So foolish we are going to fight, but ultimately what is the net profit you are going to get? You while your own messing under the guidance of our big Acharya, our Guru Varga, you try to control yourself by the help of Vidhi mark, try to put restriction on your fanciful mind and your character, loose character, everything you try to control. After that, at all the question of Raganuga Bhajan, Rupanuga Bhajan can arise. Not before that. So now Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Naraji Maharaj, externally it is so pain that a fire glowing inside heart. Piravir navakala kuto kotuta garvasya nirvasano. This means, what is the meaning of this line? This means, by the churning of Kira ocean, first of all, very high poison is called Kalkut Vish was derived by the churning of Kira ocean, by the joint effort of demons and those demigods. Or this first of all, very high poison is called Kalkut poison. Kalkut Vish was derived. After that, so many things derived, and finally, Amrita was derived. Follow. So, Rupa Goswami wanted to mean that the pain inside the heart of a devotee, devotee means, all Brajavasis. Prabhupada is also eternal. Brajavasi, Bhaktivinoda also. So Brajavasi, this term is more practical, I think so. So, Pirabhir Navakala Kuta Katuta Garavasya Nirvasana. Even it is so highly poisonous, and the heart is so burning, even this poison which is now inside the heart of a Brajavasi can defeat the quality of that poison, which is highly poison. That is Kalkut Vish. Kalkut Vish is nothing in comparison to this kind of a poison which is felt inside the heart of a Rupanuga devotee, Raganuga devotee. So, Prema, so it is written, Piravhir Navakala Kuta Katuta Garvasa, so bitter, so poisonous. Nishandanena mudam sudha madhurima ahankar sankochana. And if you like to compare with Amrita, it can also be compared. The taste of Amrita, the feeling of drinking Amrita, it is nothing. So you understand. Rupa Goswami is going to compare the burning feeling inside heart can be compared, not compared. Actually, this kind of poison falls inside the heart so bitter, it can defeat the glories of Kalkut poison. It's so burning. At the same time, the Amrita, which was derived later, the Amrita Madhurya, it is also nothing when that Krishna Prema arrive inside the heart of somebody. He can feel, I am in the ocean of Amrita. I am swimming, I am floating in the ocean of Amrita. So what kind of feeling you know? So both way, Rupa Goswami is speaking, that pida vir navakala kuta katutagar vasya nirvasano nishandanena mudam sudha madhurima ahankara sankochana prema sundari nandanandana paru jagrati yasvantware jayante sputa masyo bakra madhurastenaiva vikrantayu. It is not a matter of lecture. It is not a matter of preaching. Rupa Goswami was speaking. Rupa Goswami was speaking, it is the feeling of Radharani. A Sundari. Those who are going to get this kind of feeling of prema for Nandanandan Krishna, only and only he is the example. Follow. Only he is the example, nobody can understand. Inside the heart of somebody, if this kind of painful feeling of separation coming, only and only he is the evidence, he is the witness. No third person can understand. Hey Sundari, inside the heart of somebody, if this kind of prema somehow develop, only he is going to understand the tremendous power, Bakra Madhura, Bakro Madhura Vikramaha. Bakro means this can come zigzag way like snake. Rather than speaking, not I am going to die at a time. I am not going to die at a time. Because slowly I am dying. So zigzag way of like snake. The way, the path of the way of love, prema, is like zigzag. Rupa Goswami is writing. Rupa Goswami is speaking, just like the way of snake. Just like the way of snake. Zigzag way. This way prema coming. Not straight way. So, Mahaprabhu time to time used to cry and speak out so many feeling, but it is impossible for us to realize. Na prema gandha asti darapi me harau krandami saubhagya varam prakasitum bangsi jat bangsi vilasanana lokanam vina vibharmi yat prana patanga khana vritha. Mahaprabhu time to time express this kind of deep feeling. That's why we say, if we are going to follow Mahaprabhu in toto, by the help of our Guru Varga, then possible. Na prema gandha asti darapi me harau krandami saubhagya bharam prakasitum bangshi vilasanana lokanam yad bangshi vilasanana lokanam vina vibharmi prana patanga kana vitha. Unnecessarily I am going to take care of my body. Unnecessarily I am going to take care of my material body. Vibharmi, it is like just an insect. If some insect going to die, what is the profit and loss account we can open? If some insect, same feeling. Haridas Thakur wanted to speak, Mahaprabhu speaking, if you are going away from this world, with whom I can stay? I can feel. Then Haridas Thakur speaking, insect like countless insect like me you can find. Countless devotees you can find. Countless devotees you can find. I can be compared with the insect. If I am going to die, what going or coming? What profit and loss you can open, Prabhu? What profit and loss? If insect like me going to die, what will go and come. Eh? You are speaking, don't do, Prabhu, it is my request. So time to time Mahaprabhu used to say, sometimes this sloka, sometimes speaking, if you meet with some pure devotee, try to buy. Eh? And the payment is your strong greed. So repeatedly Guru Varga, they wanted to explain this point, not like Sahajiya. Out of my fanciful attitude, I cannot do Rupanuga Bhajan. It is a question of absolute Kripa. There is a question of absolute Kripa. So, only by taking shelter of a Guru, so-called Guru, I can start Raganuga Bhajan, not possible. Never Prabhupada going to teach us. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. So this way is very complicated, but still very sweet. How much seva I have done, how much dedication I have inside my heart, so that I can say that I am in the line of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada. How much dedication I have in my life for them, how much seva I have done, so that I can claim that I am in the line of Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Thakur. That is the main question. Now point is that Prabhupada is going to give this example, very, very practical example. Prabhupada is going to speak. So you understand now what I say? He and only he, or she, or only she can understand, realize. She is the witness inside the heart of whom only this kind of, prema for Nandanandan Krishna appear. Only he is the witness. No third person can explain any amount of philosophy, any amount of explanation is not sufficient. Now Prabhupada is going to see, Prabhupada is going to speak that maybe we are weak, we have no money power, manpower. Maybe. So what? So what? Any amount of our futile efforts can be very valuable for Bhagavan. Because Bhagavan is Dinabandhu. Bhagavan is Dinabandhu, full of prema. If any very small amount of effort done by me, I am very poor man, I have nothing. But Bhagavan looking my heart, he want to preach. He is very much interested. He is very much interested to express all genuine darshanik vichar. If Gauranga Mahaprabhu watching, and maybe he is very poor, he cannot print big amount of books and he cannot go foreign country, here there no money, nothing. But still, his heart is so, favorable. He always going to pray to Nityananda, oh Prabhu, let the whole world know the fact of Raganuga Bhajan. Let the whole world get the right information, right teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu watching is a very poor man. He cannot preach worldwide. Maybe maximum some people can hear. But still, Mahaprabhu going to give a big donation of prema. Because Bhagavan going to reserve willpower. Bhagavan, judgment, Bhagavan can understand. Whom to give, why, whom to give what, what amount, when, that Mahaprabhu can calculate. We need not fight with each other. We need not fight with each other. We don't like to run for rapture. Anyway, but it is written, Prabhupada speaking, if love and rapture, both we can get in the way of Krishna Bhajan. Love and rapture, both. It is a speciality of Krishna Bhajan. But other bhajan, Narayan bhajan, Ram bhajan, you cannot apply. Very strange. In the way of Nandanandan Krishna Bhajan, it's strange. When love and rapture follow, how it is possible? But a very complicated thing. This kind of thing happening. Follow. If love and rapture are going to happen, try to understand, pay attention. If love and rapture are going to happen for the unique and absolute purpose of Krishna Bhajan, then we can pay salute. We can pay salute. It's very good. We can appreciate because it is for Krishna Bhajan. But this kind of thing, if we are going to apply in material world, then it is very joking, not possible. So love and rapture, if at a time going to happen for the unique and absolute seva of Krishna seva, then we can pay honor to this kind of thing. If love is there, rapture cannot be there. If rapture is there, love can be. Love and rapture can fight with each other. How? This is only possible in the case of those Raganuga Bhakta, Rupanuga Bhakta. Not, you cannot find it here. So who is going to preach and who is not going to preach in the name of preaching, doing something else? No question of fighting. The judgment is lying in the hand of Nityananda Prabhu. If somebody going to speak that Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami is useless, he is only Kanishya Bhakta, then Mahaprabhu can laugh, Nityananda can laugh. What we can do? We can start fighting. Let them speak, let them bark. What we can do? This kind of remarks they can pass. But a pure devotee never become angry. When this kind of information came to Guru Maharaj via somebody, some devotee, Maharaj, yes, this speaking this way about you. Guru Padma was laughing. So what it concern to you? At least he is going to confess that I am a Kanishya devotee. But I thought I have no rank. But at least he is going to, give me this kind of thing. You should be very happy. Guru Maharaj speaking. They never become angry. This is a question of love. Krishna Bhakta can bear anything, any kind of insult. Many people can insult a pure devotee, speak all rubbish. They can leave, they can try to fight, but a pure devotee never think about that. Let them fight. Innocent, let them do. Someday, oh Bhagavan, by your mercy, Nityananda, they can realize what is the absolute truth. Someday, you allow. This is the mood of a pure devotee. So Prabhupada given one example, very nice example. Any amount of our small effort, can be accepted by Bhagavan. If sincerity there, honesty there, we like to serve, dedication there, Bhagavan. So, we know minimum people going to hear us. But still, Prabhupada speaking, you should keep hope. It is quite natural. Those who are speaking about the absolute truth, most of the people like to avoid hearing them. So what it concerns? You have any profit and loss account? Otherwise, why you become angry? Minimum people say, okay, it's very good. Minimum people hearing. So what? Because our HariKatha is for the satisfaction of Supreme Lord, not to satisfy common people, like a pros. So, Prabhupada is going to give one nice example. Prabhupada speaking, Sri Ramchandra, when wanted to deliver Sita Devi, finally he wanted to make one friendship with all monkeys, and finally going to make a bridge to reach up to Lanka. So, Rameswaram Setu was built up. Hanumanji Maharaj writing the name of Jai Sri Ram and writing on the stone and going to throw into ocean one by one the stone is floating. The stone is floating in the water. And this way, what was the binding force, I cannot say. That technology is not available with me. But only we know, if you go through internet picture, down 20,000 leagues under the sea, you can find that broken bridge is there, up to Lanka. Because before Ramchandra gone, after crossing the ocean, water god going to pray to Ramchandra Prabhu, you going to deliver our Sita Devi. Okay, it's very good, but why you are going to put me in chain? Why you are going to put me in chain of stone? You also make me free, so that I can play nicely. Then Ramchandra take one bow and arrow and throw, and going to break the connection of that Lanka and Rameswaram. That broken bridge you can find under the water of sea. It's not one fictitious story. It is possible. So, that time, when Hanumanji Maharaj, all Nil, Nol, Sugriv, all they are trying their best to make a bridge in the name of Ramchandra. In the meantime, the squirrels, they are trying to help them to make the bridge. A squirrel all in queue coming and going to water, the body become wet and going to roll down on sand beach, and some sand they are going to catching due to water that they are going to throw into sea. Again coming, Ramchandra was watching this fact. Oh my God, the squirrels, they are also trying to help me. Oh, it's so, insignificant seva. So insignificant seva that even we cannot count it. How possible? But still, Ramchandra going to give full marks. You know full marks? Ramchandra going to give full marks. Ramchandra was very effort. Ramchandra was very happy to watch this kind of untiring efforts. Very happy. So Prabhupada many times used to give this example that those, we are not, Siddha Mahatma, if we are going to follow our Sadguru, Shuddha Vaishnava, under their guidance, if we are going to follow their teachings, going to construct our positive character and behavior, if we are going to guide ourselves in such a way, strict regulation, and going to preach under the guidance of Shuddha Guru Vaishnava, we are going to glorify the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda. If we try to do it, I know it is a very futile effort, according to our capacity. With Prabhupada, so many people, with Madhav Goswami, so many, with Bhaman Goswami, so many useless, they are going under the guidance of, okay, you can do this seva. Sometime Bhaman Goswami used to give heavy punishment. One devotee in North 24 Pargana, 24 Parganas, going to preach. Bhaman Goswami is going with a team. So many devotees there. So, one devotee, when Bhaman Goswami reaching the place and washing the lotus feet, everything, and sitting in a chair to do Harinam, to do something, then suddenly Bhaman Goswami hearing that one brahmachari making one relationship with one household wife as Baudhi. You don't know the meaning because it is Bengali meaning. Baudhi. I mean the wife of elder brother. Baudhi. What you are speaking, you know. The Bhaman Goswami has become very disappointed. He is calling, hey, Prabhu, you come to me. Oh, come to me. Why? Why, Maharaj, you are calling? You pack up your bedding. You pack up your bedding and go away. Why? What? I don't like to give any answer to your why. I don't like to give any answer to your why You just pack your bedding. Just now I come. Just now you come. That's why I am speaking. Just now you come, just now you can go away. What is the point, you know? What is the point? You have any idea? Day by day you will have to hear HariKatha, then you can realize what is the secret point. Why Mahaprabhu wanted to reject small Haridas? What a big offense Choto Haridas, small Haridas has done. Then Mahaprabhu want to give this kind of heavy punishment? What? Simply because that Brahmachari wanted to make a relationship with some household wife with this word Baudhi. He should speak Mataji or mother, but he is speaking like material man. Bhaman Goswami immediately could understand some karma is there inside. Hey, go away, go away, go away from here. But at present this kind of teachings is almost rare. No Acharya can take such endeavor to drive away all negative things from their preaching part. Well, let him do what it concerned to. Let him do. Okay, let him do, you can say. But this is not a decoration for us. Our decoration is all the activities, all the etiquettes of Guru Vaishnava. That is our ornament. That is our decoration. By the help of which people can see that I am so beautiful. Ultimately, I am so beautiful, they can discover. Beautiful seva mood. So by watching the effort of a squirrel, Ramchandra was very happy. So, regarding Sebba Shevak Sambandha, what is the vital thing? Regarding Sebba Shevak Sambandha, what is the vital thing? This is the vital thing, na? Oh, you don't understand. In Sebba Shevak Sambandha, in the relationship between Sebba and Seva, what is vital point? This is vital point. How much energy you are giving, how much money you are giving, how much energy you are going to putting, that is not big. How much satisfaction you can invite into the heart of Acharya, Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan. That is the vital point. That is called seva. If I am going to spend lakhs of rupees, billions of dollars, just for external preachings, surely Mahaprabhu cannot, Nityananda cannot give even 1 mark, can give 0. Because it is not positive preaching. Many times Prabhupada told, those who are going to spend collected money, those who are going to collect money and going to spend to spread their own name and fame, everything, Bhagavan, please bless me, so that I need not see their face anymore. Those who are interested to, I am collecting billions of dollars, if I am going to spend, so what's wrong in it? But this is not the case. This kind of very subtle thing, what is the reason? One Acharya, there is Acharya bench, 9 or 8 Acharya bench in South India, Udupi. One day, one Acharya, without taking permission from anybody, gone to foreign country. America, here, their speaking power is very good. There is preaching, they have their branch of Acharyas. Qualified, I think, I don't know. I never gone there. I am less interested to go there. I have no time. So anyway, when that Acharya coming back from foreign country to join the branch of Acharya, all other Acharyas, they took decision to drive him away from the Acharya branch. Even they are interested to drive him away from Udupi. You can go outside. But that Acharya coming back and going to offer billions of dollars, but those Acharya, branch of Acharyas have some principle. They are going to speak. You take all your collected money, You take all your collected money, and together with that money, you get lost from here. You go away. The Acharya was astounded. Why? I collect so much money for my society. What is the inner meaning? Collection of money is not seva. You will have to say, foolish people all over the world. Foolish people, 100%. They are foolish, number one. They think they are intelligent. They are not going to calculate. Collecting money, speaking some dry philosophy, it is not preaching. The main thing is resting with Nityananda. Nityananda going to approve it or not? Nityananda going to approve it or not? That is the main question. If the squirrel going to satisfy Ramchandra, this become a big seva, whereas Duryodhana going to offer nice night, paramanna, sweet ball, everything, Krishna not going to accept. Whereas Sudama Vipro, Krishna going to snatch a handful of broken rice to eat. Try to enter into the world of prema. Try to get entry into the world of prema, pure prema. Mahaprabhu going to put his hand inside the bag of Shuklambar Brahmachari. All devotees watching. Mahaprabhu going to put hand inside the bag of Shuklambar Brahmachari, one by one handful eating, another handful eating, another devotee started crying, Prabhu. Shuklambar started crying, Prabhu, why you are taking? It is full of, dirty particles of stone, this, that. You are taking this way crude rice. They started crying. But Mahaprabhu speaking, life after life, I am taking this kind of seva from you. Whereas you are going to offer super prime rice, 1 kg rice is 200 rupees. But Bhagavan not going to accept. What is the reason? Try to get entry. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Try to get entry into the area of love, into the world of prema. Stop fighting. I am not your enemy. I am your friend. I am your near and dear one. I am your father, mother, everything I am. I am not going to cheat you. You can believe me or cannot believe me, that's up to you. Anyway, so Prabhupada many times used to say, under the guidance of Sadguru, Shuddha Vaishnava, if without any duplicity, if we are trying our best without any duplicity, okay, our effort is futile efforts, we have no power to preach, okay. Like the case I already told, when name Aranya Maharaj or what, I forget, he come back from preaching, Prabhupada sending mala, garland, but whereas outside people can say, oh, useless preaching, nobody going to hear him. Oh, nobody going to hear him. What kind of preaching? But Prabhupada saying he is the topmost preacher. Because he has this temperament to speak about the absolute truth, that is more than enough. But other preacher can speak nicely, but he is not speaking about the absolute truth. Not speaking at all. So many times Prabhupada used to say, if somebody, some poor man, is not a nice preacher, he is trying his best, and somehow cannot speak nice philosophical description, cannot cook nice Siddhanta Vichar to serve you, to give you satisfaction, but still, Mahaprabhu going to watch how much dedication, how much sincerity is there. According to personal limited capacity, we can try to speak about the absolute truth. We are less interested to gather money, position, name, fame, nothing. Not even garland, nothing. If you like to help us in our Madhukuri Seva, you can do it. Otherwise, if you don't like to do, you don't do it. There is no pressure on you. Anyway, this way, if Mahaprabhu going to get satisfaction, then surely it is preaching. my small effort, my very small effort, futile effort can bring satisfaction into the heart of Mahaprabhu, then it can be a preaching. But anyway, we are not going to follow the idealism of Ravana. Anyway, people can fight with us, but anyway, we are less interested to follow the idealism of Ravana or Hiranyakasipu, less interested. Because those who are false preacher, those who are Mayavadis, wayward devotees, so-called devotees, they are interested about their personality. They are busy. They are always busy with profit and loss account. Prabhupada speaking, they are impersonalists, Mayavadis. They always try to destroy the field of pure devotional practice. Prabhupada speaking. You can come to me, I can show you. They are always busy to destroy the field of pure devotion practice. But Prabhupada speaking, absolute truth is not such a cheap thing that by your slogan, by your money power, by your money power, you can destroy it. Prabhupada speaking, the absolute truth is not such a cheap thing so that you can come with the whole world and fight and try to destroy. Not possible. Because it is eternal object. Eternal object, you cannot destroy it. Let them come and fight, because they are bad luck. They cannot understand what is the absolute truth, what is the false. They cannot understand. Prabhupada speaking, there is no father in infinity universe who can destroy the power of pure devotion. Pure devotees, they are going here and there for preaching some time to satisfy Supreme Lord, not to collect money. Our Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj never wanted to go to foreign country for preaching. But our Guru Padma Maharaj, you must go. Maharaj, I am a bonded soul. If I die there, what will happen? And I know nothing about what to preach, what not to preach. I know not. Maharaj, you will have to go for preaching. You have to go for preaching, is the instruction of pure Guruvar. Then he was bound to do. He was bound to go for preaching, but speaking to all the members of the preaching party, don't try to ask any money from anybody. Follow? If you need anything, you can speak to me. Tirtha Maharaj speaking very secretly. Even one sevak speaking, Maharaj, there is no sabji. Sabji means we have to buy some green sabji for cooking. Oh, you come to me, to my room. You can take money from me. They give some pranami, you take this money and go. Don't ask them anything. There's the teachings of Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami. Somebody joking, some god brother. Maharaj, you are going to foreign country. You are not. So where you are going to foreign country? So where is money? No money coming. You are going to spend money. Tirtha Maharaj is polite mood speaking. I am not going to foreign country to collect money. I am not going to foreign country not to collect money. My Guru Varga give me order. I am a servant. I am going to follow them, going to speak something what I know. I think I know nothing. But still, they give me order. Whatever I heard from Guru Varga, I wanted to speak all this. But you think money, you think about money. But believe me or not, I am going to foreign country not to collect money. Rather, I like to spend my money there to deliver them. I am going there to spend my pocket money, whatever money. Pranami I am speaking, I am going to spend there. You see the mood of Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. Same mood I told many times before, maybe not in English Katha, in Hindi Katha. When I am speaking what? Years after years, There was one sadhu, very nice sadhu. Nimbarka Sampradaya. He was not from our Sampradaya. But anyway, he was very nice sadhu. He was Grihastha. In a year, he used to speak Bhagavad Katha in front of Giriraj Maharaj. He used to speak Harikatha under a tree, and thousands of devotees used to come because they know he is not a cheater. He is a very nice devotee. Grihastha. But Grihastha means he is going to lead his life in such a way, even you cannot imagine. Whatever chapati, whatever thing, without any expectation coming, he went to cook and offer to Bhagavan, and he gets satisfied with that. Follow. He used to speak Harikatha. After Harikatha is over, 7 days, 10 days, devotees, they are going to pay thousands of rupees. And then he is going to ask, how many rupees collected? You see that? They are going to say, Maharaj, so many thousands of rupees. But you do one thing. From today onward, we can go on doing some festival. Festival? Yes. Utsav, Mahotsav. And you can spend all money here. Maharaj, you cannot take anything. Oh, no, it is not my money. You cannot take any amount for your home. No, I cannot take any. Gaya Prasadji Maharaj ki jai ho. He is from Nimbark Sampradaya. I honor him. His idealism. There is no political color in me. No brand. So that I am going to glorify Bhaktivallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. He has given me some amount of money for me, bribe. I am going to glorify Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj. They have given some bribe to me. Not that. I am sold unto their lotus feet for their exclusive idealism. What I can do? I cannot forget them. I have no enmity with anybody, but I am bound to speak this way. So this way, up to the last moment means even 1 rupee is there, he want to pay for dupa, deepa, okay, spend. He is going back to his home penniless. He is speaking, I came here penniless, so why should I carry after? My Bhagavan can accept my seva if I am niskinchan. If I am kapat, Bhagavan cannot take. Whatever amount of seva I can do, Bhagavan can reject if I am kapat. If I am not niskinchan from heart, if I am ready to pass lecture only, not going to accept the mood of Guru Varga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, then they can reject me. So this way, many times Prabhupada used to say that any amount of small effort, Bhagavan can accept. Bhagavan is merciful. Bhagavan can accept. Because Bhagavan is going to watch my heart. And any kind of desire expressed through the heart of a pure Guru Vaishnava, be sure it is the desire of Bhagavan. Any pure devotee going to express some desire, that's surely not for his personal benefit. Surely is going to express this kind of desire because this is the desire of Bhagavan. The desire of Bhagavan can be expressed through the heart of pure Guru Vaishnava. By violating pure Guru Vaishnava and their instruction, if I try to do my seva, then the basic point is that I am going to make basic mistake. Because seva means the seva of squirrel was approved by Ramchandra because he was happy. If my Guru Maharaj is happy, if Prabhupada is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is happy, if Bhakti Vinod Thakurji Maharaj is happy, if Sridhar Goswami Maharaj is happy, if Keshav Goswami Maharaj is happy, then I am happy. Then I can get kripa. That is my... I know I am a very small man. What kind of preaching I can do? I can do nothing. But I am depending upon the causeless mercy of my Guru Varga. That is my preaching. I cannot make any new philosophy to satisfy you. Repeatedly I told you. So, I cannot violate the instruction of Prabhupada. Prabhupada speaking, you will have to speak this way. Maybe whole world can attack you, but you will have to speak this way. And if there is a proud, preacher or any proud sadhu, this case should be brought into light of whole world, so that they can arrest, they can understand this is pure devotional speech and this is false. At least they can understand this life. Without anugatya of Guru Varga, violating their instruction, if somebody going to show so much bhakti of preaching this, that, Prabhupada speaking, it is nothing but heartlessness. Prabhupada speaking, it is nothing but heartlessness. Nothing else. Bhagavan cannot approve it. Because the acting, because it is the acting of preaching. It is not actually preaching. So, we will have to seek the satisfaction of our Guru Varga. We have to find the satisfaction of Bhagavan, Nityananda. That is our preaching. Our preaching is nothing new, because we are going to follow the same traditional procedure. Follow. Suti, Siti, Puranadi, Pancharatik Vidingbina, Vaikantike Harer Bhakti, Utpatoiva Kalpa. It can make only disturbance. By breaking the rules and regulations, instruction Guru Varga, if I am jumping in the field of preaching, it is only disturbance. It can misguide the whole world. So, this is the secrecy. So, you see, Rupa Goswami was speaking, that kind of burning condition, so much pain, inside the heart of Brajavasi, the pain, the burning feeling can never be compared with some the highest poison, the highest poison, which is called Kalkud Vish. It cannot be. And finally, when they are going to drive inside the ocean, 20,000 leagues under the sea, they can get some pearl, very, very nice, very costly, jewels, because inside the ocean of prema, when they dip, they can feel some nectarian feeling. And that nectar can never be compared with the nectar available in the heaven, with Indraji Maharaj. It can never be compared. It is very, yesterday already I told. Even when those demigods, Indra, Varun, all they came to make some exchange, they want to make some exchange value of this kripa. One is Bhagavatamrita, one is the Amrita already there with them. But when they wanted to make some business, settlement, follow. Then Sukdev Goswami Maharaj was very unhappy. He didn't even think it necessary to give answer to their question. Only speaking inside mind that they are businessmen. They are not devotee. Sakarje Kusala Sura. Those demigods, they are very, very expert to arrange their self-interest. Sakarje Kusala Sura. This kind of comment, remark, came from the lotus mouth of Srila Shukadev Goswami. Try to understand. So long as we are busy with this material thing of love, puja, patisha, infinity period we can do Raganuga Bhajan, Rupanuga Bhajan, under the guidance of somebody who is not himself Rupanuga devotee, not even Vidimarg devotee. The Vidhimarg, there is some strict regulation, so even not in that case. We can never come out successful. Ichet punaha tadrishameva bhavam klishtam kathanchit tad bhavataha svat jesam na bhatiti mate opi tesham gado upakari smriti daha priyanam. Still now, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is going to explain the very inner meaning of this kind of Vipralamba Bhava. Because Naradji Maharaj thinking, I am responsible for that. It is due to me. Bhagavan actually feeling this kind of pain, he gone to deep meditation, lost his consciousness. But finally, Bhagavan going to explain, you are not responsible. You have done a lot. You have done a lot for me. You have done very good. Because externally it seems very painful, but when the devotee, Brajavasi, Krishna is also Brajavasi. So when the Brajavasi going deep into the ocean, in that case, what kind of Amrita, what kind of Amrita my feeling they are getting, that is beyond explanation. That is beyond explanation. That is beyond explanation. How we can? So it is, in that case, they are feeling more and more interest. They are feeling more and more, ananda, floating in the ocean of, endless ocean of prema. And they can, and the reason for why they gone into deep meditation due to this, feeling of separation, become successful. Because Vipralamba means, finally when they are going to drive into the ocean of prema, they can remember the object of their love. Shebba Vastu. And that memory of Bhagavan, it is more than practical. Practical means physically, it's more than that. What kind of enjoyment that time those Brajavasis they are feeling, that is beyond any imagination. That is beyond any imagination. It's not a matter of, it is not a matter of calculation. Ichet punaha stadrishameva bhava klishtam kathanchit tad bhavataha svat jesam na bhatiti mate opi tesham gado upakari smriti daha priyanam. So somehow I like to, because I myself cannot realize how I can explain. I am a child in front of Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Anyway, this kind of viraha, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, ultimately it is an object of our idealism. We like to get. Finally we like to get. So don't think that you are responsible for that. What kind of bliss coming, touching, flowing inside the heart of a pure devotee, Brajavasi, that cannot be explained. It is beyond any explanation, because it is aprakita. Aprakita vastu kobu prakita gochannai. Those Sauji are not going to pay attention to this word. That aprakita vastu is beyond the imagination of material conception. Aprakita vastu kobu prakita gochannai. By material conception, material brain, material body, all material, I can never understand what is happening there inside Vrindavan Dham. So what to speak about Rupanuga Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti? Same thing Prabhupada wanted to speak repeatedly. By standing on this platform, we should not pass any remark about what is happening there in other platform. Rather, we should try our best for humbleness, by the help of humbleness, sincerity. We can try to reach up to that level to realize what is happening there. It is more practical. It is more practical. But without which, it's not possible. So, It is one kind of big donation. Oh Naraji Maharaj, you have given a big treasure, big donation to me. You think yourself, you plead guilty. I plead guilty, Naraji Maharaj speaking. But actually point is that Kathanchan Smaranameva Tesam Mavehi Jad Jivanadanameva Tesam Yato Bismaranam Kadachit Pranadhikanam Maranat Cha Nindam. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Naraji Maharaj, if suppose I am in the ocean of painful situation, painful situation, prema bhakti, not a matter of joke, I am going to think about, Krishna speaking. Suppose I am thinking about Radharani or Brajagopikas. If you are going to arrange the situation in such a way, I lost my memory, I go deep into the ocean of that prema, which I usually feel with Radharani and everybody. That is one kind of donation or not? Hey Naraji Maharaj, you are going to give me life. I was lifeless. So, your donation I cannot pay. What kind of donation you have given to me, I cannot pay. It is one kind of life-saving medicine. It is one kind of life-saving medicine. What to speak more? Because more than life, more than heart, Radharani or Brajagopikas, they are thinking that Krishna is more than our heart. More than our heart. And Krishna speaking, Radharani and Brajagopikas, they are more than my heart. So anyway, your activities, anyway, it is not bad. It is going to, it can be compared with one kind of donation. Kathanchan smaranameva tesham avehi tat jivanadanameva tesham yato bismaranam kadachit pranadhikanam maranat cha nindyam. When they are going to forget about their lady love, or when Brajavasis they are going to forget about Krishna, or when Krishna himself thinking, when I am going to forget about Radharani, this is more than my death. It is more than my death. Bhagavan speaking. Maranat atirichyate. Here it is written something different. Pranadhikanam maranatcha nindyam. Nindoniyo is more dangerous. When he forget, Brajavasa speaking, when he forget Krishna, and Krishna speaking, when I forget the moment I forget Radharani and Brajagopikas, it is more than my death. More, then it become an object of more criticism. So, usually, it is not the case. Krishna speaking, giving argument this way, but actually it is not possible. Krishna can never forget Radharani in infinity period. And Radharani cannot forget Krishna infinity period. So what do you speak about how to forget, how to remember? This kind of question cannot come. There is an automatic factor. It is an automatic factor. When Uddhavji reached there in Brajadam, then Radharani is speaking, Brajagopika is speaking, those Brajagopis they are speaking. What kind of message it brings for us? Oh, you can remember about me, then all you can find nectar inside, you are foolish. We like to forget Krishna. Have you any procedure, medicine? You have any medicine or mantra so that we can forget Krishna? Because we are trying to forget Krishna. We cannot. Even if you can cut our throat, we cannot forget Krishna. And you are going to teach us how to remember Krishna. Foolish number one. and to teach us how to remember Krishna. We like to forget Krishna because it's a so painful feeling inside heart, unbearable. We cannot do our scavenging job, homely job, seva. We cannot do anything because always Krishna always Krishna is there inside heart and giving some pain. We can remember Krishna playing on flutes, that is very sweet, nectarian, Bangshit Dani, but is very painful because it increases the karma, prakita karma inside heart. Oh, we are going to die this way. Wherever we go, oh, we cannot forget Krishna. Suppose we are going from here, Nandagram to Barsana, or we are coming from Barsana to Nandagram, we find so many documents, so many vivid example, direct example, objects relating to Krishna Leela. That is a tree, Kadamba tree, which was planted by Krishna. Oh, that is a place where Krishna used to play with, boys, friends. Oh, that is a place, that is we can find the footprint of Krishna. Oh, that is Pavan Saravar, where Krishna used to take bath. This is a place. It's all, wherever we cannot forget Krishna. We like to forget Krishna. We like to forget Krishna, believe us, but we cannot forget. It's painful feeling. Wherever you look, whatever you think, whatever you discuss, all Krishna and Krishna and Krishna. That's why Brahma Gita, we have no right to discuss that thing, very secret, very high level. But there one point I can discuss. Radharani is speaking to the black beast. Well, Krishna gone. Uddhavji Maharaj is sitting, and Uddhavji Maharaj is stunned to see the Baba of Gopikas. Is it possible? Is it possible? Even in imagination, not possible. But Uddhavji Maharaj now getting practical experience. Oh my God! That is the reason for why Krishna wanted to send me. It is one kind of kripa to watch the extreme love affair of those Brajagopikas for me. Because otherwise, for so long I was thinking, I am the topmost devotee of Krishna. But now I am feeling I am nothing. I want to become one dust particle. I want to get from the lotus feet of those Gopikas. I am nothing. For so long, I have been, taking care of this feeling that I am the topmost devotee. It is one kind of kripa Krishna send me. But now Radharani just like a mad. It is called very deep Baba. Very deep. So Radharani crying and speaking. So many, it is just like a madman, mad lady speaking. So many things I don't like to discuss. But one point, Radharani is speaking finally that your Krishna gone. But still, his katha, his topics is there. That we can. Krishna gone, okay. Krishna gone to Mathura. But the topics of Krishna is there. And topics of Krishna mean Krishna himself. So we cannot forget. This way we are day and night, we are burning. A feeling of pain, a deep pain we are getting. How to... And then, I was discussing about, long ago, I was discussing about the introduction of Rasa Leela. There, actually, this topic is, the Radharani or Gopikas, when they cannot find Krishna, they tried their best to find Krishna out from Vrindavan. I already discussed this, Gopi Gita, everything. And finally, their failure to meet with Krishna, they're crying at the bank of Jamuna, come back, and they're crying heavily. Ha nata ramano presto kasi kasi mahabhuyo Dasyaste pranayami sakhe darshayo sannidhim. Ha nath ramana preshto kasi kasi mahamujo. Dasyaste pranayami sakhe darshayo sannidhim. Oh, our friend Krishna, we are almost finished, going to die. Kasi, Kasi, where you are, where we are? We are failure to trace you out. Please give you your seva, Dasyastika Pranaya. All your dasi, all your maidservants, they are painful situation. You come and watch. You are not merciless. Though sometimes we are speaking out of your angry attitude, you are merciless, but we know you are full of mercy. So you come and watch our situation, painful situation, you also cannot bear this way. So, due to shortage of time, I am bound to stop here. Please excuse me. Next week, I like to discuss these very secret points, and up to then, we'll have to wait. There is the... So, you can remember the example. What is that example? Piravir kalakuto kotuta garvasya nirvasano nishandanena mudaham sudha madhurima ahankara sankuchana prema sundari nandanandano paro yagratiya santare jayante sputamassu bakromadhurastena vikrantayuhu vanchakalpaturusya kipasindu bhavacha Patitanan Pavanabho Vishnabhyo Namo. You are sleeping, You are sleeping, Hello?